Good morning and welcome. Because this is my first stream, please be patient with me because I'm running some difficulties here trying to figure out where I'm supposed to be looking. Okay, I think I got it now. No, I haven't, but be patient. It's my first time. So today is a new series of frugal living and tips. After reading for about 5, 6 years, different sites, different books, anything I could find on frugal living. Why, you ask? So I can save some money because Greece is going through the worst economical crisis we know till now. So being a mom of three, saving money so I can do whatever I want, go shopping for food, cosmetics, clothes, going out, made sense to me. So if you want to follow this journey, which is not just about Canada and the US, because like I said, those things didn't make sense to me. It had to be more international. Subscribe, the button's right down there, so you can follow me around and we can do this journey together. And here we go. This is my first live stream, so be patient. I don't feel very comfortable doing a live stream because not even used to it. This is a new computer, a new laptop. No, I didn't buy it just for this. I needed this, so let me just switch back and forth and see where I am. I'm here, and why is it in yellow? If you can't hear me or anything, please put it down in a comment so I can know and redo it again. But whatever you do, don't forget to subscribe because I want to see your comments from where you are, what you do, so we can work it out together. Now, I'm a coffee person, coffee mug. Can't live without it. Let me just get a sip. I had the flu and I was going, okay, I'm going to do the live stream tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow. And a week went by and my running nose and sore throat is not getting better. So I decided to do it anyways. Just let me have a sip. And we're on to our first tip for today. That feels better. So, uh, this is uncomfortable. I'll get used to it. Our first tip is wherever you spend, right there, isn't it? Yeah, I do love my cell phone. Just get it. Sorry about that. See, I love it, but tracking notes and tracking my spending on this, no, it's not for me. For me, it's, give me just a second, my agenda. I open it up because this is usually in my car, telling me where my appointments are and everything. I have a little pen there. It's in my purse and in my car most of the time. So wherever I am, when I go shopping or something for groceries, I just write it down. I go shopping to Galaxias because we don't have that many supermarkets. I'm in Greece, in a little tiny town, tiny, tiny, tiny. So whenever I take my daughter shop to English school, sorry about that, I go shopping, not every time, just once or twice a month. And if I say so again, that's because I'm feeling uncomfortable. So when I get out of the supermarket, or right after I put fuel, or even before I put fuel in my car, I know how much fuel I'm going to put. So sorry about that. I just write it down. Like today, my daughter has English lessons. I know I'm going to go to the supermarket because I'm missing a few things. I also know because I didn't put fuel yesterday and her English school is really far away, I'm going to be putting fuel. So this morning, I just wrote the word Galaxia, which is the name of the supermarket, and fuel for my car because those are the only two things I'm actually going to be spending on today. It's tracking everything. If you're on welfare, like people in Canada, or you're on food stamps, like people in the US, or on benefits, like people in the UK, or like me, being unemployed 3, 4 years now, and my husband for another 3. If you work less than 10% of the year, for me, you're unemployed. No, we don't get benefits here. We don't get anything. So being frugal is what helps us. Tracking everything. Yes, I do go out. I hope this one is not that long. Just be patient with me. It's my first time. I hope I'm doing good. And I hope you can hear me. Yeah, it's my first time, so be patient. Second time's gonna be better. And I hope the cold has gone away. So, like I was saying before, I hate so. I'm not gonna see so anymore. I'm nervous. Okay. Because Greece, I'm a Canadian, first of all. I've traveled to the US, to Canada when I was in Canada. I've been raised there. And I moved to Greece in 1990. Everything was perfect. I had 2 kids, my boys, which are now 23 and 25. Opened the store first in 2000. In 2005, started building my house because you cannot actually buy a house here. You build your house. Had my daughter in 2006. That's when the economical crisis in Greece at least started showing. Not too much, just little hints here and there. Some of us actually have already started looking for ways to save money, resources, and different things because having 3 kids and working, it's hard. So I started reading anything I could get my hands on. By 2010, I had bought a car because without a car, I can't do anything. I'm too far away from everything. So even to go get coffee, not coffee, ready coffee, just grounds of coffee, is the closest one is at least 15 minutes away with a car. My car was running down. My old car wasn't mine. So I bought a car. I tried finding news. I couldn't find anything reliable. And I found a Nissan Tida because here all cars are standard and I can't drive a standard car. It has to be automatic. At a good price. It was new. So I ordered it and I'm still paying for it, to be honest. Most of us thought the crisis would stay as it was in 2010. And then things took a toll for the worse. So I've started that's in 2011. That's when I started actually thinking, what else can I do? So I started searching the web, reading, sorry about that, reading more books on how to try to find something to save money. That's when I fell upon the word frugal. It's like, what is that? After I started reading the tips that I found online, and I'm still searching, it's like most of these things, I didn't know I was frugal while doing that. Doing them, sorry. Eat more coffee. I'm also a smoker, which is not the frugal thing, but it's balancing life. Like I was saying, I found the word frugal and the tips, the other blogs and other YouTube channels were giving out. And it's like, in this village, since I'm learning from my mother-in-law and old ladies, they're more frugal than them, than the actual frugal stars on YouTube. And I'm like, okay. Try following their advice. It wasn't making sense to me. Some did, some didn't. They're like, save 50% or 10% for emergencies. When you're working, you can save 5, 10, 50, sometimes even 90%. I'm sorry. This cold is getting awful. But what happens when you're unemployed or on benefits or on welfare? I don't know what every country has. You can't save 5, 10. You can't even save 1% for emergencies. That's where I come in. Why me? Because I'm in Greece, and after so many years of reading, we're doing a good job, or half-half job, of surviving. No, I haven't paid all my debt up yet. I'm doing my best. What kind of debts do I have, first of all? I have a mortgage, which is humongous. My car loan, that's through the bank. And little personal things like I owe money to some suppliers. I think it's only 2 suppliers for my last store, which I closed it about 2 years ago. No, it's not two, it's 3 years ago. Sorry about that. Like I said, I am frugal, but not 100%. The only thing that actually helped me save money while having the other store was an agenda. Yeah, it is an agenda. The first month or week or whatever you feel comfortable with, just write things down. Don't pay attention to them. Just write them down, even the little ones. You swipe your debit card. Yeah, this is kind of funny for me. You swipe your debit card, just write it down. Don't wait for the bank statements. Just keep on doing it and doing it and doing it. At the end of the month, just sit down and actually read where you've been and where you spent your money. And think, can I make that a cheaper way? Can I save on fuel? Can I save on this, on that? And you probably can. As part of this series, which no, I'm not going to make it into an e-course. I don't want to make money out of this. I just want to help other people that are in my position, trying to make ends meet, paycheck to paycheck, or being a mom, a single mom, a married mom, to be able to survive in the economical crisis. Because I think it's globally, it's not just us. And yeah, with this new computer, I'm actually trying to figure out how it's working at the same time while live streaming. So I'm going back and forth. I'll figure it out in the end. So, yeah, this food's killing me. So, like I was saying, this is going to be like an e-course, but it's free. So if you subscribe, hit the little bell, you're going to be able to see what I do, what most people do to be able to survive. Because most ladies here, like my mother-in-law, she's 80 something. I'm sorry. This cold is killing me. Yeah, I think it's the cigarettes too, but anyways. She was able, like I was saying, my mother-in-law is 80 something. She was able to survive when women in this small village, this remote small village, weren't working. Their husbands weren't making that much money. They were able to survive, paying electricity, their bills. Okay, they didn't have a phone. They didn't have a cell phone. Yeah, this is my cell phone. Long story, it's going to be somewhere in the future how I can afford a smartphone and why I need it. So every day I'm going to be posting, not every day, at least 2, 3 times a week, I'll be posting either a tip or how you can make dinner on the cheap side. As you can see, I'm not wearing any makeup today. My skin has cleared. There's almost no black hands to the wrong side or pimples. I'm not even wearing makeup. My hair is healthy and it's pretty long. And my budget, if I tell you what it is, you're probably gonna go, okay, she's living on a shoestring. She's living on way too less. As you can see, I smoke. I go out at least once a week and still make ends meet. So if you want to follow my journey, remember your first step for today is get an agenda. I'm holding this up right here. It is. See, it's 2017. Get an agenda. If you're in the US or in Canada, you can just go to a dollar store. I remember I was there in 2015 for a full year. Remember, go get an agenda from a dollar store. They cost like $1 or $2. They're cheap there. Here they're not. It's not writing down everything you spent. If you spend like a penny, write that down. At the end of the month, when November 30th comes, sit down, look at what you spent. So you can figure out where you can cut. In a few days, I don't know if it's going to be tomorrow or the next day, because I'm a mom, like I said, I have 3 kids. And I'm also running around a lot. I'll try to post the tip number 2. And there's also going to be, like I said, recipes, cooking, and DIYs. The easy, cheap stuff where you can save tons of money. No, there's no detergent here. I'm not going to be making detergent. I don't think it's worth it. When you can buy detergent and use it the way I use it, you don't have to actually go make it. But there's a lot of things you can make, cleaning supplies and stuff like that. That's where that's where you can start saving money on supplies for cleansing your face. I make my own. Shampoos, well, I buy store brand. I'll let you know how I use them. Conditioners, hair masks. I do have a lot of cosmetics, which I'll show you how and where I buy them from. And the basic is the cooking. you have to learn how to cook. I'll show you some recipes which are amazing. Some are really fast. Some of them might take a little bit of longer to make. But keep patient. We'll work everything out together. You'll see, we'll start saving even more at the end. Thank you for watching. Hope to read your comments. I hope you subscribe so we can work all our problems, economical problems anyways, and even some more, together. Thank you. See you tomorrow.